Dean, and Helen Broughton is here on behalf of Mike Moore.
Thank you.
And it's actually 3.
Yes, and Madam Mayor and councillors, if I could just touch on the major issues, and they can be through all 3. Firstly, we've had a presentation from rugby saying there's a shortage of space for rugby playing fields in Horswell and Wigram. And if I recall, they have to go to Prebleton to play rugby. So Horswell, Wigram's a growing area for housing, and it does seem unusual that there's no rugby fields in this area. So they are making a plea, and there's a public meeting this evening on the shortage of rugby fields in this area. So I'll be attending that, as will other board members. We've got, next one is Noble Subdivision. You've received the road safety audit and legal review of that. This is this deep issue that's been very distressing for the community board since April 2011. It's a long-going issue which has caused a lot of difficulties both for the board and council. We are awaiting further engineering information, and we want further information from our legal advisor, Dr. Royden Somerville, as to whether any authority approved the intersection. So we're still awaiting that. Once we get that, that will come back to the committee and then on to council. The question is the road safe? And at present it's seen not to be safe, but hopefully some answers can be provided there. Our third issue is the Riccarton Transport Hub, which you have dealt with in the previous meeting, and can I say you dealt with it well, in my view. The last one is Broomfield Common, and that is linked to the Nobles subdivision issue, and I'll just sketch that out for you. There's a council reserve called Broomfield Common. It borders new housing development, and Enterprise Homes, who's one of the developers of the 3 in that section where Noble was actually involved. The Environment Court said to 3 developers in 2005, this is the way you must build the road. Everybody agreed, signed off on it, and Noble came back with a subdivision. And as you know, the road is held up on questions of safety. Enterprise have become frustrated with that and have made an application to put a road through Broomfield Common, which is a council reserve. It was originally thought that community board members could hear this, but it has been decided there's a conflict of interest for board members who attended meeting with residents, and potentially a conflict of interest for board members who have actually dealt a lot with Colin Stokes from Noble Subdivision. So that, I think, will go to the Environment Committee to make a judgment on that. But I just wanted to give you a bit of background, so it does tie in with Noble Subdivision. So there's frustrations everywhere on this issue. So that's my report, Madam Mayor.
Right, so we've got 3 meetings of the
I've got 3 meetings there.
Yeah, Riccarton Wigram Community Board. I'm assuming that Jimmy Chen is moving. Yeah, I'm going to get to questions. Jimmy Chen is moving. Is Vicky Buck prepared to second the motion? Thank you. So, Jimmy Chen.
2 questions I would like to ask staff. First one regarding to the item 15, paragraph 3, the Noble Village subdivision. My understanding last month, the staff already received the independent consultant assessment report and also designer's response and distributed to all the community board members. Also, the in the last month council meeting, I asked the staff whether this all information with the staff recommendation were presented to the community board. That's community board. Staff confirmed yes, but I reviewed on next Tuesday, 18th of February, the community board meeting agenda. I didn't see the agenda in the community board meeting, so I just want to know when this report will be presented to the next community board meeting. This first.
Sorry.
Who can answer this question?
I'll try and find out for you. We haven't had a meeting to run through the agenda yet. So.
I didn't. Because I received a community board meeting agenda, I didn't see it.
Right.
Okay. Second is regarding to the chapter 16 and the paragraph 3.1. The Helen, she mentioned earlier regarding to Riccarton passenger the transport hub. I remember in December the council meeting, we request staff to review this issue, can report back to the council as soon as possible, with some alternative way. So just want to know the time frame when will be the report.
Sorry, I don't have the resolution from that meeting here. No, this is the Riccarton bus. This is the bus.
Oh, the bus.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a December council meeting request.
December council
Yeah,
meeting.
just
Have you
want to
got
know time frame.
Sorry, I haven't got the motion in front of me. So what? I just thought that I thought we were going to have it dealt with between. I can't remember whether it was the Environment Committee and ECAN, or whether there was going to be a workshop with ECAN. I thought we said that we would work with ECAN to.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact wording, but the resolution actually said that there should be a meeting of minds, so to speak, between ECAN, Sarah, Council. I think we're using the PT Public Transport Committee that's already established to actually undertake that coordination.
But that's the second issue. That's overall, citywide public transport, this kind of review. But regarding to the Riccarton bus start, we request can bring back.
Yeah, the resolution stated, the council requests a report urgently on other options for the Riccarton bus interchange hub. So the question urgently is, when are we getting that? And the second one is the council restates that the Council, Environment Canterbury and the Canterbury Earthquake Recovery Authority will have a workshop on the whole public transport passenger network early in 2014. So when is that being established? And in fact, I've had a call this morning from ECAN asking when that is occurring, because they seem to think that we have made a decision to do something other than have a workshop, but actually we directed that a workshop be held at the last meeting in December last year.
And we're endeavouring to coordinate that workshop through the public transport working party that's already established.
But when is the public transport working party meeting to discuss this?
I'll find out for you, but I think it's very short.
I think that ECAN believe that it's that the council believes that it now can deal with it at that level, whereas that is not the case. The council has directed a workshop take place. So if that meeting has to be held in order to set up a workshop, it seems to me that it's adding to a delay rather than actually facilitating the holding of a workshop early in 2014. I'm very mindful of the fact that our time has been stretched with the requirements of the district plan review and the annual plan. Absolutely no problem with the meeting, with the workshop not happening in February, but need to have a March date for it as soon as possible. Thank you. Yeah, so when are we getting a report back?
There's some work underway at the moment. I'll inform you as soon as I can.
Well, it would have to be available for the workshop. Yeah. Okay? So that's dealt with your questions? That's great.
Thank you.
All right, so I've got the motion that the 3 reports be received. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. Carried.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.